Hi, it's Melissa from Bear's Pampered Stampers, bringing you this week's Make and Take. This week we're using dies that we just got in from Pink and Maine. The first one is called a Fancy Floral Cover die, and we've used that to make this card. It's the die, and it's a frame, so it has the little edging on it. We used raspberry pink for the background, and we embossed it with a Doris embossing folder called Basket or Basket Weave. Very simple card. And then the other card is using the Happy Birthday Shadow die, word die, and that cuts out the words happy birthday as well as the shadow that goes behind it. And here's the card when it's done. We also used a circle with Time to Celebrate from Dare to Be Artsy's Well Wishes die. It has quite a few sentiments on it. And this is the shadow die for the happy birthday. And what I've done is I have cut, this is what you'll get in your kit, I have cut out the die, the shadow die from the bottom layer of your card, and then your happy birthday words that go over that out of the top layer. So what's going to happen here is this layer will go down onto your card, and this layer will go on top of that layer, just like that. And get my card here. And layer this on top of my card. And it looks like a big old mess right now, but we're going to layer this on top of the opening, so you won't even see it. There we go. And then we're going to, this is the trickier part, we're going to put some glue on the back of the happy birthday, and I'm going to try something here. We'll see how well it works. Last week we tried fingers and I didn't think it worked that well, so maybe we'll put it on with a little dabber, a little sponge. And you can get these at the dollar store, but they're pretty cheap, and you just dab your glue onto the words and then slide them onto the background. I guess we'd really call it not a background, but a shadow. And the birthday goes down here, and you can kind of see how to line it up by the little ripples in the cuts in the paper. And birthday, doesn't want to let go of its little center parts. Well, that's unusual. This paper's a little hard to see if you've cut it all the way through or not. That's coming out. And let's see if we can get this one out. Kind of like watching paint dry, isn't it? Well, I promise I will not make yours this hard to get out. Let me see if I can snip that with the scissors. Didn't know it was going to be such a long video, did you? Oh. No. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, there we go. Kind of chewed up the bee a little bit, but I think once I put the glue on, it'll hold together. So we're just going to put a little glue on the back of this guy. And lay him down where the bee goes, so obviously. Oh, it doesn't look too bad. And now we're going to lay down the happy part. Need to be kind of quick about it, or we don't want it to dry before we lay it down. And here comes the appy. And the H is soon to follow. There we go. And now all we need to do is add our time to celebrate. And you can tilt this or put it straight. I'm going to try to put it straight. I think I've got it straight. There. And that card is done. Happy birthday. Time to celebrate. This card, pretty self-explanatory. We take our embossed piece, flip it over. I always try and get the corners. That seems to be what wants to pull up. And we lay that down. Looks like I may need to trim this card a bit. It looks a little bit long. And then we'll do the same thing with this card, or this die that we did with the last one. Seemed to work all right. And we're just going to take a little bit of glue and dab a little here and there. Bring some along the edge. Try and be quick about it so that it doesn't dry before we get done. Make sure we get the corners. And let's see how that works. Oops, better pull that up a little bit. There we go. And out a little bit. Whoops, pulled that right up. this and slide it under there and get a little more glue on that part. Do the same thing here. Got one here that looks like it needs a little extra glue. And maybe, oh, that corner needs a little bit too. There we go. Here we are. Always playing, trying to figure out a better way to put these delicate dies down. There we go. I think we've got it. Now, to just sparkle this up a bit, I'm including in the kit some pearls to fit into our little berry spots here. And so we'll just add those. And 3 for down here. One for each. And one more. And oops, oh, I managed to push that off of there. And we'll just put a little dab under here. There we go. And that card is done. If you would want to, you could always add a little thin strip with some kind of greeting, but I thought I'd leave this so that you could use it for whatever you feel like you'd like to. It could be just a card, for just a note card, or you could make it a birthday card, or get well card, whatever you wanted to do. So those are the make and takes for this week. Pretty simple, kind of fun, all ready for you. Just call and let me know how many you want and I will have them ready. Thanks for watching. See you next time.